Hello and welcome to our Houston Texans franchise in Madden 2003. Today is a very special day. We've got the Super Bowl, the first ever in Houston Texans franchise history, and we are taking on the Eagles. The Eagles have never won a Super Bowl either, so one of these two teams will walk out of here with their first ever Lombardi trophy. So let's take a look at how the Eagles got here. They started out 2-2. They went on to win 10 games out of their next 12. So they finished really strong. Had a slow start. A lot of close games. Packers beat them by 3. Panthers beat them by a touchdown. And most of their wins, they put up 30-plus points. And we also started out the season 2-2. We beat the Titans week 1. Lost to the Colts by a couple touchdowns. Beat the Titans again. And then lost to the Saints. Deuce McAllister really tore us up in that game. And we went on a pretty sizable win streak there. 4 in a row. Then we lost to the Jets. And then we have another pretty good win streak here. There's 4 games in a row, 5, 6. And then unfortunately we lost to the Oakland Raiders on Monday Night Football in Week 17. We lost 30-27 and lost the number 1 seed. Here are the Eagles' injuries. Lito Shepard, the biggest name on there. Trey Thomas out with a mild concussion, but his backup went to the Pro Bowl. So I think they're pretty well off on the offensive line. Our only injury was Patrick Pass. He broke his jaw, is out for the season. As I continue to keep coughing, apologies for that. I'm still sick. Both teams ended this game 14-4. 31 degrees here in Jacksonville, Florida. Very cold game for Florida. I know it's in February, but still, it's freezing. Still not as close as being as cold as my house right now. It is 5 degrees outside here in upstate New York, and it's a frozen tundra out there. Well, there's Donovan McNabb, Chad Lewis, big tight end. We've had a lot of trouble guarding tight ends in this franchise. Hopefully he can be put in check today. We don't want him running all over us. We've got Brian Westbrook at halfback along with Deuce Staley. And there's Rodney Harrison, our starting strong safety. Sean Taylor is the starting free safety. Harrison is declining a little bit in overall. He's up there in age, and we may look to move him in the offseason, depending on what happens during the draft. Well, let's see how he plays here today as we have the Eagles on for the opening kickoff for the 2004-2005 season Super Bowl here in Jacksonville, Florida. Sammy Parker from the 6-yard line returns it up past the 20 and down at the 23-yard line. And this is where Carson Palmer needs to take over. He's got Larry Johnson getting him the ball early for a nice 5-yard carry up the gut. 2nd and 6. Johnson again feeding the monster. He led the league in rushing touchdowns this year, was top 5 for yards, running for over 1,600. There's Quentin Griffin getting a carry past midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Palmer going to go to the air now. He is sacked, though, for a loss of 7. Left end just came on through. 3rd and 17. Palmer pressured again. Rolling out right. Wants Gaffney at the sideline and could only get 1 foot in bounds. The Eagles take over. McNabb goes deep first play. Freddie Mitchell hurdles the defender past midfield. Sean Taylor giving chase, and he finally brings him down at the 22-yard line. What a play for Freddie Mitchell. Just hurdles over Charles Tillman. Marcus Washington dove and whiffed on the tackle attempt. And what a way to start off for the Eagles. McNabb hands to Westbrook next play, and he gets it up to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 3, Westbrook gets the toss. Great blocking on the outside by Todd Pinkston. And Westbrook is gone. Early touchdown here in the first quarter. How will the Texans respond? They respond by losing a yard here on a handoff to Larry Johnson. 2nd and 11. Palmer, corner route. Wide open. Willie Jackson out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Palmer again going to go to the air here. And he's going to take off. Gets the first down and more slides down at the 40-yard line. Great play using his feet. Johnson carry left side, and he'll pick up 9 yards before he's taken down. 2nd and 1. Palmer. Gaffney. Nice spin. Gets inside the red zone. Texans threatening to score here. Trying to respond to the Eagles touchdown. And he goes to the end zone. It's caught by Jabbar Gaffney for the Houston Texans touchdown. First touchdown in a Super Bowl for the Houston Texans. And you can give that one right to Jabbar Gaffney. What a play. Eagles go 3 and out. Not a very good throw there to Freddie Mitchell. Charles Tillman was all over it. 3rd and 8 for Houston, though. Palmer hits Justin Fargas, who's wide open, gets to midfield, and tack on 5 yards. Bobby Taylor took him down by his face mask. Eric Johnson gets the handoff, right side, can't get to the edge. Taken down, nice open field tackle by Bobby Taylor. 2nd and 6. Palmer hits Billy Miller, his favorite target. He had 44 catches in the regular season. Palmer pump fake. Rolling out right side. Waiting for someone to get open. Finally finds Sammy Parker inside the red zone. Palmer going to the end zone again. Jabbar Gaffney with his 2nd touchdown reception of the first half. Here in the 2nd quarter, here's Brian Westbrook. Nice spin move. Oh my goodness. Breaks a tackle. And finally gets taken down at the 36-yard line. What a run. Some sweet moves right there. Breaking a couple tackles. And that's shocking. Jamie Henderson made a tackle. Westbrook with a 7-yard carry. There's Henderson again. His 3rd tackle of the game. And Westbrook does pick up an easy first down right there. 2nd and 10. Westbrook again outside. And he picks up 7 more yards. Rodney Harrison finally tracked him down. Westbrook up the gut. Another first down. Ground and pound this drive for Philadelphia. Well, McNabb does find a man wide open, but he can't hang on to it. Not a defender in sight. Unbelievable break for Houston as Charles Tillman almost gets a pick right there. That might have went all the way for a touchdown. 3rd and 10. Right side. Freddie Mitchell gets open on an out route, beating Charles Tillman. They go back to the ground here. Westbrook takes 2 men to take him down. That was an 8-yard pickup. Westbrook again. Just keep feeding the beast because he seems hungry today here in the Super Bowl as Freddie Mitchell gets a nice catch at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Westbrook taking out the 1-yard line. Almost snuck in there for the touchdown. But Philadelphia's going to go no huddle here. And McNabb looking to throw it. Goes to the end zone. Intercepted by Sean Taylor. And oh my goodness, we have a New England-Seattle situation here, folks. But it's only in the 2nd quarter. Great pick by Sean Taylor. Unreal. Palmer takes a shot deep after the interception. Caught by Bryant Johnson. What an unbelievable catch. And Brian Dawkins doesn't realize that he actually caught the ball. 5 consecutive completions for Carson Palmer. There's Larry Johnson with a great carry. 8-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and manageable. And Houston will go play action here. Taking another shot deep in triple coverage. Deflected away. Eagles do get the ball back with 35 seconds to go. And McNabb finds Todd Pinkston on a nice post route at the 40-yard line. McNabb going to throw it up again. Intercepted by Jamie Henderson at the 45-yard line. And that is McNabb's 2nd pick of the game. Houston's defense came to play today. But can their offense get some more points on the board as Willie Jackson gets another catch inside the 40-yard line. Houston immediately calls a timeout. 20 seconds to go. Palmer rolling right, throwing. He's got Billy Miller open at the 10-yard line, and the big tight end makes the grab. Houston sends on Max to pace for the field goal attempt with 2 seconds to go. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Texans go into halftime with a 10-point lead over the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, 17-7. Who will get their 15th win of the season, the most important one of the year? Will it be Houston or will it be Philadelphia? Who wants that Lombardi trophy the most? The pace boots the opening kickoff of the 2nd half deep into the end zone, and it will be down by James Thrash 2 yards deep. Let's see if Philadelphia made any adjustments at the half on offense as Donovan McNabb has thrown 2 interceptions, but completes a nice pass there to Freddie Mitchell. McNabb going to go to the air again, and he throws another interception, his third of the Super Bowl. Marcus Washington coming across the field, and that pass was just overthrown. It looked like he wanted to hit Brian Westbrook coming across the middle. Overshot him. Quentin Griffin loses 3 yards here. They tried to get him on the outside with that speed. Palmer rolling out left side, throws it over the middle, caught by Sammy Parker at the 26-yard line. First down, Texans. Johnson another carry, breaks a tackle, and picks up maybe 7 yards. He hasn't really been a huge impact today, but he does get a first down here, breaks a tackle, gets up to the 14-yard line before Derek Burgess makes the tackle. Johnson has 38 yards on 10 carries right now. And Palmer throws over the middle, intercepted by Brian Dawkins, and he was taken out of the end zone. So the Eagles will start their drive at the inch line. Westbrook gets a carry, and he picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 6. Cecil Martin on the carry. The big fullback picks up the first down, and they are out of their own end zone now at the 10-yard line. As McNabb connects deep with Todd Pinkston to the 36-yard line. He is injured, but he would return later on. 3rd and 10. McNabb pressured, throws it up, caught by Todd Pinkston. A lot of space in front of him, and finally brought down at the 27-yard line. What a run after the catch by the Pro Bowl wide receiver Todd Pinkston. The Eagles have 2 receivers over the 1,000-yard receiving mark this year, Freddie Mitchell and Todd Pinkston. And there's Chad Lewis breaking a tackle and running into the end zone. Unbelievable run after the catch by the big tight end. Sean Taylor brought him down, but it was too late. Touchdown Philadelphia, 17-14 now here in Jacksonville, Florida. Palmer taking a shot, deflected away, and the Texans go 3 and out. Brian Dawkins making the play in the secondary. McNabb looking to take the lead here as he hands off to Westbrook, and he picks up maybe 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Westbrook again breaks a tackle and is stuffed. That was Corey Redding on the tackle for the loss. 4th and 4, they're going to go for it now in the 4th quarter. Just 7 minutes left of the 2004-2005 NFL season as the Eagles convert on 4th down. McNabb over the middle, Todd Pinkston, another catch for him. It's a 7-yard reception. 3rd and 3, Brian Westbrook on the toss, and he is stuffed for a big loss. Jamie Sharper coming up and run support. Nice tackle for a loss there. Eagles do punt the ball away. Quentin Griffin with another carry and gets close to the first down marker, and they do give it to him. Play action. Palmer scrambling left side and finally brought down at the 18-yard line. Not sure who that is with the sack. And that is Dontarius Thomas, outside linebacker out of Auburn. Quentin Griffin picks up 5 yards on the left side. 3rd and 7. Billy Miller's got it, but he is denied the first down. 2 Eagles collide with him at the marker. They punt the ball away. Eagles with a shot to take the lead here in the 4th quarter as Brian Westbrook picks up a decent amount of yards there. Both teams over 300 yards of offense as Todd Pinkston can't come down with it. Great throw from McNabb. Pinkston just forgot his hands on the plane. Andy Lee, rookie punter out of Pittsburgh, on for the punt, and he has got a leg on him. Kicks it deep to the 25-yard line. Sammy Parker returns it. Going right, jukes, breaks a tackle, cuts back to the middle, got a block, one man to beat, and he is in between 2 defenders and outruns all of them for the touchdown. Game-breaking play by Sammy Parker, 75-yard punt return for a touchdown. What a spark that young man has been for this offense and special teams this season. Believe it or not, that is the first punt return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history. And it's by a rookie, Sammy Parker out of Oregon. 24-14, McNabb down by 10. What can he do? Hits Westbrook on a screen and he loses 5 or 6 yards. That play was dead from the start. Will Smith with the initial pressure. 3rd and 11, McNabb pressured, throws it out deep, and it's dropped. No, it is caught by Freddie Mitchell at the 30-yard line. He laid out for it, putting his body on the line for his team. What a catch. Unreal. One of the greatest catches you will ever see. McNabb, right side, wide open. Cecil Martin inside the 15, inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. First and goal. McNabb, 16 of 28, 283 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. And right here, he connects with Chad Lewis, runs over Sean Taylor, wow, and dives for that pylon, gets a touchdown. Eagles now within 3 points. Chad Lewis gets his second touchdown reception of the game. 3rd and 10. Texans looking to throw it. No, Palmer's going to take off, and he will slide, stay in bounds, and get the first down. Eagles call a timeout. Texans trying to run the clock out here. Johnson gets a carry left side and spins, breaks a tackle, and picks up maybe 8 yards. 3rd and 5 after a loss. Justin Fargas gets the carry on 3rd down. He does not pick it up. Eagles got a shot here. 17 seconds to go. McNabb to the air. Hits Chad Lewis over the middle. Taken down at the 32-yard line. They're going no huddle. They got to spike it here. 3, 2, 1. They snap the ball, but McNabb spikes it, and that is going to do it. The Houston Texans come away with their first ever Super Bowl victory over the Philadelphia Eagles, who are still ringless. Unbelievable finish to the game. McNabb should have just chucked it up. Instead, he spiked it as the clock expired. And our Houston Texans are Super Bowl champions here in Season 3 of our franchise. Carson Palmer, MVP of the Super Bowl, 12 of 19. 221 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to Jabbar Gaffney. But the biggest play of the Super Bowl, Sammy Parker's 75-yard punt return for a touchdown. First ever punt return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history. Also the longest punt return in Super Bowl history. Donovan McNabb threw 3 interceptions today, and that was one of the big differences, other than that punt return. Really cost his team. I believe we scored 10 points off turnovers. McNabb threw over 300 yards, excuse me. We didn't sack him at all. He had a long pass of 62 today. Larry Johnson, only 45 yards, 3-yard average today. Brian Westbrook, 87 yards on the ground with a touchdown. Jabbar Gaffney had only 2 offensive touchdowns today. Todd Pinkston, Freddie Mitchell balled out like always. Chad Lewis, 2 touchdown receptions for the big guy. Charles Tillman, 7 tackles. Sean Taylor, 6. Jamie Henderson, 6 tackles. Jamie Sharper, 2 tackles for a loss. Kendrick Clancy also had 1. Sean Taylor, interception in the end zone. Great play. Definitely a huge play for the rookie safety out of Miami. Brian Dawkins had 9 tackles today. Carlos Emmons had 7. Dontarius Thomas had 5 and a sack. A lot of tackles for a loss for the Eagles. Our ground game was pretty much non-existent today. Our biggest run came from Carson Palmer on a 3rd and 10, and he converted it. Next to Pace, 1 of 1 in the Super Bowl, along with 31. Second-year kicker, had a great sophomore campaign. And there he is, Sammy Parker, 80 yards on punt returns, 75-yarder. Now, the AFC NFC Pro Bowl game is next, but I'm not going to play it this season. If you guys want me to play this in the future, just let me know in the comments section below. But what a great finish to Season 3 of our Houston Texans franchise. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. We still have a long ways to go, but next week will be our off season. We're looking to reload. We're going to trade away some players, try to improve some of our positions that are not elite or very low overall, because we do want to go back into Season 4 and repeat as Super Bowl champions. Not many teams have repeated back-to-back Super Bowl champs. So our quest to our second ring will start next week in the offseason. I'll see you guys then. Take it easy, guys.